What up?
What's up?
What's good?
What's going on, you guys? So welcome to the show. So Ryan should be joining us any minute now. He's on the road trying to get home so he can join the show. And so big shout out to everyone who supports the channel. You saw the new intro that I put together. Still gonna add some more stuff to it, but so overall I think it came out pretty good. Look at Andre with the new spicy new setup. Yeah, exactly. What's going on, RJ? We got Mr. Purchase Fiddle in here saying, What up? We got Caleb saying, What's up, Nicotina? We got Fear Jason in the house as well. We got Darkstar saying, What up?
What's good?
So,
What's good?
you guys, there has been some thank you, Caleb. There has been some crazy news that dropped today. And so normally I like to kind of, see how everyone's doing, catch up with the chat, catch up with Anthony or with Brian if he was on time. But instead, there's so much that went down today and this week. I mean, it's only Wednesday. I normally do a show on Monday, but Monday I was busy. I had a lot of things going on, so I figured I'll do it on Wednesday, right? And so before I can even go live, everything just started happening all over Twitter, right? And so without further ado, let's go to our first topic of the day. According to Sean Mayer, who posted this, he said Daniel RPK is reporting that Ben Affleck was offered an HBO Max series, but Affleck denied. He denied the series. Okay, so there has been a lot of conflicting reports about this scoop, if you want to call it that. So people that I've talked to have said that this is true, and for a litany of different reasons. I mean, Anthony, what do you think? I mean, do you think that Affleck would have really turned down a shot at doing his own series?
Well, I mean,
or a movie for that matter.
It's possible. If Jesse Allen was good. No, it's possible if the person offering it was, an enemy of the state. So to speak. If Warner Brothers did come in there and be like, "Yo, we give you this," he probably said, "Nah." Of course, because what up, Andrew Casale? But yeah. So I think it could be true. I mean, I think this news came out a little bit ago. Like they were talking about it earlier in the summer. But like, I could see it being true because why would he want to work with them fools? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the thing is too is that we know that he's going to be in the Flash. We know that he's most likely going to be in Batgirl, right? And now this report, from everything I've ascertained, from everyone I've talked to, this is old news that came from probably almost a year ago. But with the merger happening, this old news just became new news because then you guys start to ask yourself, okay, so if the merger happens, which it is going to happen, but when it does happen, is this something that is going to come back into play again? Like, hey, what are we doing about this whole Ben Affleck thing with the, Batfleck and Deathstroke and Zack's movies? I mean, Anthony, do you think this is something that we're going to see kind of resurface again once the merger is complete?
I think it's 100% possible. I mean, look, if they offered it to him at that point in time, he's probably like, but you guys aren't going to let me, because if it was going to be I would think a Batfleck series or whatever, he would want control because he is a director, he's a creative, he would want, and he probably thought that you guys are going to want to come in here and fucking check my shit. So no. So and then if he's doing all these other projects, he doesn't have to worry because he's not in charge of that. So like he let the people in charge of that deal with Warner Brothers coming in and picking and choosing what they want to stay or whatever. And the merger comes, dude, anything's possible. I think and also you got to go back to like Joe's comments, Manganiello, where he was just like, I've pretty much given up on the Deathstroke thing. So like
exactly,
we know some of this stuff could come back whenever the merger happens. I think I don't know. I think it looks as though they might be listening to the fans. Yeah, and at the poll you just put up, I don't think he's done, but like I think he won't do something like that unless he has the power. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? The power to be like, yo, I'm gonna write this, or I'm gonna have somebody close to me write this series, and I don't want somebody to be able to come in here and say they don't like that, so get out of here. But yeah.
Well, and then here's the actual the transcript that Sean Mayer posted, saying that should be next few years. Is Marvel considering? Okay, hold on. Last year you mentioned that okay, mind you, there it is right there. Last year you mentioned that Ben Affleck had the chance to do a Batman miniseries for HBO Max. Do you know if he whatever? Yes, he refused. Now, I mean, there could be a lot of reasons why. I mean, one reason why I know that was put out there earlier was that possibly Zach wasn't involved, which could have been a reason why he didn't want to be involved with it, because he said, "Hey, look, if Zach's not going to be involved with this, then I don't want any part of this as well, because that wasn't the deal." But we don't know. I mean, we really don't know what it could have been if this is true that he did turn it down. However, we do know that he's going to be in The Flash. We do know that he is going to be, well, I shouldn't say we do know. We assume that he's going to be in Batgirl. I don't see how we can't at this point, but Caleb says, yeah, I agree, ACS. The only way we'll see Batfleck solo is if Ben has creative input. And that could have been the reason as well. Like, hey, I want full creative control over my project. And they're like, well, hey, look.
Yeah.
Relax, as Anthony would say.
Yeah, that's probably what they said for real. Hey, what's good, Caleb, man?
And then what does it say? Good, man. What about you? Good on ya. RJ writes, at the end of the day, until he says he's done with until he says he's done and the merger happens, and he doesn't believe he's coming back, then nobody really knows 100%. Exactly. I'm sure he'd refuse it at first, but things can change. Things can always change. And until he finally comes out and says, yeah, well, I mean, he did technically say, I'm not Batman on what was it, Jimmy Fallon? But
yeah.
I just, the idea that this could be the end of Affleck playing Batman, it just boggles my mind, because it was so good in BVS and Zack Snyder's Justice League. I can't imagine him not playing the role moving forward. I would hate to see him recast with somebody else, because I think he did such a good job with the character. It sucks, because I mean, if this is true, then we know that, like, at one point in time, he actually did turn this down, if this turned out to be true, which I'm sure he had his reasons for doing so. But I mean, the thing too is that we still don't know. Like RJ was saying, things can change rapidly. So we'll see how this kind of plays out.
Drogo, where you? Drogo says everywhere I go, I see Aces. Oh shit! Yeah, nah.
Everywhere I go, I see ACS. I know. Yeah, seriously. And and thanks to our good friend, Mr. Fear Jason, he's been everywhere The Rock has been. Let's put it that way. And he's done a fire job with those pictures too. I wish I had those loaded up. They recast Affleck with Jeremy Irons as Alfred, who becomes an old man. Okay, get out of here. Whatever, dude. And then you have this from Sean Mayer again, who wrote the Affleck. So this is his response to after he put that out there. He said the Affleck offer is apparently old, if that's what RPK heard over a year ago, maybe before he signed on for his ZSGL in The Flash. So things could be different today if offered that again. Perception of the DCU could be much better in 2021 if Discovery do change it up. Now, that's the thing that we have to kind of think about. So if this report is accurate, and let's say it happened a year ago, I mean, this could have easily been during the time when they were negotiating to have him come back to do The Flash, to do, the reshoots for Zack Snyder's Justice League, or additional photography. I don't want to get shot down for that one. Additional photography for Zack Snyder's Justice League. This could have easily been something that was also discussed as well. And maybe at the time he said, hey, you know what? I don't really want to go in that direction yet, unless certain things are met. And, maybe he wanted to see how this is all going to turn out. So who knows? I hate this picture of he always looks confused.
Yeah.
He's like, what do I do? But I think this is actually from Zack Snyder's Justice League, which he looks better anyway. And
no, because this is because he's less. He doesn't look like blue.
Yeah, I hated that they try to make him so blue. It's like, come on, man, come on. Yeah. What are we doing here?
What up, RJ?
What's up, RJ? Hey.
Also, real quick, I don't know if you were going to talk about this, but before I forget, I tweeted about this the other day. In which,
what's that?
Damn it, dude. Let me try to find it. There was some kind of
what?
Man, what was that? What were they? Hollywood was trying to Oh, dude, let me
Leave me in suspense here. What was it about?
It was just hold up. I tweeted about it. Let's see.
Okay, why you looked it up? I gotta say what's up to my VIP members. Take this in the head. Did you find it?
That's it. Hold on. Still looking. I mean, it got a little bit of traction just because of like the content of it. You probably saw it where I was just like, okay, so I had to find it. But I was my comment on it was basically, okay, so nobody gives a fuck that Disney's out here buying all of these studios, but Warner Brothers tries to merge with Discovery, and they want to look into it deeper. Like, hold up, let's investigate you guys' merger. We don't care about Disney taking over all of this shit, but
taking over the world.
Yeah, but since you guys are trying to do something, let us look into this a bit. And I was like, yo, what? That's ridiculous.
But I think also too that that's probably standard practice that they have to review these kind of big mergers and make sure that there isn't any kind of like fucked up shit happening behind the scenes. So yeah. I think it's more of a that's just what they do to ensure that certain checks, checks and balances. I guess you could say. But
I'm positive that that's the deal too. But what I'm saying
sure when it comes to Disney, they're like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah. They'll beside you a fucking $1 million under the table. You won't even look at our shit. I still can't.
Krypton's core says Congress always does that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is, when Disney's ever done it? When has that been public?
I know, right?
Do you understand what I'm saying? It was
kind of weird. I was like, oh, now we hear about this, but we hear about it before. That's kind of strange. So the other thing that I want to bring up was I thought it was some pretty big news. And so let's go to that. Where is it? Right now. There it is. And that is IMDb has the top 10 movies of the year. And wouldn't you know it? What number is it? Number 5 is Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, this ranking doesn't make much sense, though, because you have Zack Snyder's Justice League at 8.1 and doing 8.2, but why is it number 5? I guess it's just their ranking on how much they liked it. Like, what are they?
I think it goes off of. It said. I don't know. As far as I'm looking at this, if you're going off of the actual IMDb where you can rank movies when you go on there, it's number 2, dude. It's 8.1, right up under Dune at 8.2. So
why in this one are they showing it number 5?
I don't know. Maybe they're not going off of that ranking. I mean, don't get us wrong. It's good to see this movie on the list. Let's be fucking clear here. Like, we're not complaining about the fact that it is, and it is, in our opinion, one of the top movies of the fucking year, if not the best one. So, I have no idea.
It's really weird, but it is great to see that it's in IMDb's top 10. Now, we just saw recently that the Variety also put out their top 10 movies of the year, and number 8 was Zack Snyder's Justice League, and that was the only superhero movie that was on that list.
Entire fucking list, yes,
exactly. Yeah. What's this? Hold on, Ryan sent me something. What? I don't know what he just sent me. I don't know. Okay, so it was a picture of his computer. But this one has, look, not only Zack Snyder's Justice League, but it has Army of the Dead. It's also on here as well.
Yes.
And it also has Mortal Kombat as number 4. Like, God, that movie was trash. But I mean, and then the Suicide Squad is number 2. What are we basing this on? But look,
if anybody out there knows what the criteria was for this list, like, DM it send us the link so we can read up on that and see, because I just looking at this, I'm like, all right, a lot of the movies I understand, Eternals is better than Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's what I'm saying.
Eternals is on there,
Eternals is number 3, and I like Eternals, but like it's got 6.8 stars out of 10.
Yeah, it's like, why is it in this ranking? I feel like it's like somebody or a group like put this together, like, yeah, this is the movies that we liked in this order. I don't know.
Yeah.
That, or it's just top 10 movies, period. Not really, but then you wouldn't have it going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But maybe they're just saying, hey, these are just top 10 movies.
If maybe they're going for, because not I guess you could put it as, not everyone who gets on IMDb or looks at a movie actually rates it. Because if you're like, IMDb is that thing that you let me jump on here and see who starred, who was Sean or who played Sean in fucking some random fucking movie. You're just That's what most people use IMDb for, just some random shit. So
maybe who was the producer of that movie? You know?
Yeah, and maybe they don't take the time to rate the movie, but they're going by engagement as far as like when you type in the search bar Zack Snyder's Justice League. These other movies got more searches. Maybe that's what they're looking at. So
most popular movies of the year, it could have been that. No Ghostbusters or No Way Home. Now Ghostbusters just came out, so maybe that's why it was left off.
Yeah,
and then No Way Home hasn't even come out yet, which I am thoroughly excited for. I am so excited for No Way Home. The thought of it gives me a massive erection. I cannot wait to go see Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm so excited for it. RJ writes, okay, so apparently IMDb decides what's the top 10 movies of the year based on what got the most page clicks.
See, if this is indeed, and RJ is probably correct. I believe I read that somewhere. That's what I was saying a little bit ago. I think it's like the most engagement. However, it would seem to me, and look, this is just because I've done it a couple times just to see. It would seem to me that No Way Home would be number one then, because people look at because they show the casting on there. Like when you go to a movie.
Well, I mean, but it's not out yet, so I could definitely
if they're going for it not being out yet, why don't you release this list and on January 1st on New Year's Day, so you get all the movies in there? It's so weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it is a little weird. It says Suicide Squad had more engagement than DSGL. Well, I mean, look, I think like the bigger the cast you have, and look, I mean, to be honest, I mean, the Suicide Squad is a newer film that for the most part appeals to a pretty wide audience, right? And that's what they were trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, it was a bit of a box office, blunder, if you want to call it that, a bomb. Didn't do as well, but then again, it was going against COVID when it was a much stronger sense of like, holy shit. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's being recognized by IMDb. Zach likes it. Zach says thank you guys. And so, guys, if you get a chance, go on to Vero, smash the little heart button to show him some love. I mean, this is awesome. And like I said, he also posted out that Variety had them on his had Zack Snyder's Justice League on their list as well. And that was really awesome to see, just to see the recognition that, it is a badass movie. I mean,
and considering the kind of list that Variety had, Variety's list was different than it. The Variety's list was like, there were some really like very serious movies on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Doom is all like popularity movies.
Basically, and even Dune, as fire as Dune was on that Variety list, was not ahead of Zack Snyder's Justice League. It was in the teens, I think. What up, Q? Q in the house. I met Q at when we saw Zack Snyder's Justice League.
He was there?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he came up to us while we were like getting drinks or some shit. He was like, "Yo, I'm Q." We were like, "I was like, oh shit,
holy shit, that's crazy." I woke up, hit that like button. Yeah, exactly. Listen to Ray, hit that like button. And guys, real quick, big shout out to everyone who supports the channel over on the Patreon. If you want to join the Patreon, the link is down below. But big shout out to everyone who supports the channel, and also the members as well. See, Cygnus is right on top. Gavin Cooley, Prakash, DC Top Extended, and all you guys are entered in the raffle for who will win. Let me show you this copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I'm gonna be giving away a copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League today, and practically every. I think I was going to do it once a month. I might do it every episode, depending on kind of how I feel. But I'm going to be giving away a copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League today. If you're a member, you're eligible to win a physical copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So stay tuned for that as well. And I have a whole bunch of those thanks to Time the Game. I should post his channel in the chat because he's hooked it up with a whole bunch of those. Oh, we got Austin Lynn up here saying, "What's up, y'all?" Dropping in to say, "What's up?" And drop that like, subscribe, Nicotina Show. Thank you, Austin. I really, really do appreciate that, man. That's awesome. He says, yes, I saw the Trinity at the movie theater.
Okay. Really cute too. Yeah, he did. He's like, oh man, it's the Trinity. Yeah. Yo, shouts out to Q, man.
The WB lost $300 million for the Suicide Squad, biggest L they've ever taken since they lost Henry Cavill as Superman. Well, so far we don't know if they lost him yet, and I hope not. I hope not. But yes, I agree.
Yeah.
To the fact that Suicide Squad was a bomb. It was a good movie, but I mean, I haven't watched it since. No, it was two critics. I had one had ZSGL, and the second had Dune as his number one movie. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why it went like it did. It went 1 through 10, then it went 1 through 10 again. Like weird.
Oh,
I was like, oh wait, what?
Like the average.
No, like the variety one. It went like 1
Oh,
through
yeah,
10,
yeah.
and then it started again 1 through 10. I was like, what?
There was two different guys who did on Variety.
Okay,
yeah. Let's see. And then so we know that there's a lot of buzz going on with Zack Snyder's Justice League. And guys, in case you're wondering, yes, we are going to cover Spider-Man No Way Home later. We're going to talk about Black Adam a little bit later as well. I mean, shit, we got Black Adam in the studio with us right now. Here he is right there.
What? Huh? Hey.
We're going to talk about Spider-Man No Way Home, the book of Boba Fett. We got a lot of shit we're going to talk about. But first, I want to get to a topic that pertains a little bit to what we were just talking about in Zack Snyder's Justice League, which is David Zaslav, the magician, moving in at WB Studios. So this article came from Variety. It says how David Zaslav plans to combine Discovery and Warner Media to unleash shock and awe on the streaming wars.
It's fire.
Let's hope. So, so Anthony, when you read this, what does this tell you about what David Zaslav is going to be doing?
First of all, that picture, let's go. Like that picture
by the pool, like I'm thinking real hard what I want to do next.
Let me let you guys know that I have my pockets are fat. Hey, this is how it's going right now. Like, look at that picture, dude.
Yeah, he's just strutting. He's like, I got this.
Let me let you guys know. So, hey, man, look, it just looks like ACS's Firefly. I'm like, whoa, hold up, man. So you tell me Brendan Fraser? What?
Yeah, whoa. Will Zack Snyder like Spider-Man No Way Home? Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. No, but it just looks to me like hey, yo, take down that little thing. It's distracting.
What is the little thing? This? How do I do that? Oh, right there.
Yeah. No. But it looks as though he is. When he comes in here, I think there's going to be a lot of changes made, and I think that as much as he has on his plate when it comes to this merger, I think in a little small part of it, he does see that Zack Snyder's Justice League was very successful, and he knows that that's what the fans want. I also made another ACS meme.
Oh, great! Here we go. You know what's coming my way any minute.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But yeah, and I think that might while it might not be really high on his priority list as far as when the merger happens, I think he has. I think he sees that, and I also think he sees like some of the other stuff that's going on. And we hadn't talked about Black Adam yet. Some of the comments The Rock made about like when they made Black Adam, they were looking at what the fans liked. I liked seeing that as well. So yeah, I think, and just look at dude. That's a power move right there. I'm gonna take a picture.
Power move.
Yeah, when you put my interview in your on your website, make sure you put this pic of me fucking just
strutting my shit.
Yeah.
Is it my house? Is it my hotel? Is it my resort? I don't know. You figure it out.
Yeah.
But one thing I do know is that we have a new member of the channel. We got Mr. Anthony Beltre.
Hey, what up?
Is a new member of the channel. Thank you so much, Anthony Beltre.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
That's how excited I am right now. Just like seeing that big ass Saint Bernard on the table. Anthony Beltre, thank you so much for supporting the channel, and you are now entered in the raffle to win a Blu-ray of Zack Snyder's Justice League, courtesy of Time to Game. So here we go. Let's actually dive into this shit, and let's take. So it says here. Oh God, his day started off with a sobering phone call. Well, I don't give a shit about that.
What?
We're gonna go into the history of him. Let me see. Well, look at him right there. He's like,
damn. He's just like, yo,
Hollywood's new tycoon. This guy's gonna. Nothing is entitled, says Zaslav, reflecting on his conversation moments earlier with Susie Welch. You don't get to keep anything because of what you did yesterday. It's just a reminder of how hard you have to fight every day to create
Yeah.
Whoa, it just jumps around.
Yeah.
To create products that consumers want and nourish, but to stay relevant. And to me, that's a big statement right there, because I mean, if you want to nourish what consumers want, that says a lot about, I could say a lot about where he's going to go next in terms of what projects are going to get greenlit, because we know what the fans want. We know what a big majority of the fans want, that is.
Yeah.
In a lengthy interview with Variety, oh, damn, dude. Zaslav spoke about business challenges ahead of the enlarged entity that will lead as CEO, assuming the $43 billion merger secures regulatory approval. And this thing is going to keep moving on me. So basically, he's just talking about a lot about what he has to deal with, some of the struggles that he's going to be going through and dealing with. And then at the bottom, it says that he will be greenlighting Zack Snyder. Just like, no, I'm just kidding.
You know what?
No, he didn't say that. So, but at the end of the day, he's going to be taking a huge seat, when it comes to being in charge of what's happening in terms of content over at WB. So, does this bode well for the Ayer cut? As Anthony Belcher was asking, I need that Ayer cut. And I hope we do get that, because at this point now, I don't see why we shouldn't get the Ayer cut. The Suicide Squad already came and went. I think it's time to see what David Ayer originally had in store for all of us when it comes to the Ayer cut. Zaslav is as powerful as Dr. Fate. Well, let's hope so. Then he can kind of correct the ship here. And but at the same time, though, there's a lot of things that are happening, a lot of buzz that are happening around here. In fact, we have this right here. So this is the interview that Henry Cavill gave on a show called Lorraine. I think it's a UK show. And what is happening here? Why does he keep? And so Ryan's having computer issues. That's why he's not logged in yet. His computer's tripping out. And I can't play the video because I might get clapped on by YouTube. But she asked him in the interview, she says, you played Superman. He said he loved playing the role. He had a really good time playing the role. And she said, is this suit still in the closet? And he said, yes, it's still in the closet. And she said, does the suit still fit? And he goes, surprisingly, yes, it does still fit. And so when he says a comment like that, when he says the suit still fits, do you think he means that like metaphorically, like, yeah, the suit still fits? Or do you think that he's had an opportunity to try on the suit one more time and possibly a movie coming out next year?
It's the and I'm sure we'll talk about the Rock comments and whatever he said about he doesn't know what Superman that's going to be. Maybe it's an NDA that prevents him from saying whatever. I think he's probably had it on recently. I mean, obviously he does. It's not in his closet. That thing travels to different museums around, like
Yeah, I mean, if he's hanging in his closet, yeah, that'd be hard
because
to imagine.
I mean, there were probably some different variations of it, but because when Zach was when they had to go back for Zack Snyder Justice League, the additional photography, they had to find the Batman suit for Ben to wear in the nightmare scene, and it was at he said it was at some museum or some shit. With McLovin was good.
What's up, McLovin?
I can't even piss.
I can't even piss standing up. But go ahead.
Yeah, no. So I mean, look. If I had to, this is pure speculation. This is pure. I mean, obviously, it's something we'd all love to see. But I mean, I would say that what's the Shazam director? His name leaves me right now. Shazam.
I don't remember his name.
Oh, god damn it! Somebody put it in the chat. I always forget names like that. Anyway, he might not have been the type of person who could pull something like that off, because I like we all heard he wanted Henry to be in Shazam, but it just didn't happen, so they had to go with that.
What's his face?
David F. Sandberg.
David F. Sandberg. Yeah.
But I think if anybody can pull off that, Dwayne Johnson is that dude. You know
definitely.
Yeah. I think if anybody can pull off having getting Henry in there, even if it's just for Seven Sandberg, you spell his name
Sandberg. Sandberg. I mean, he got it right? Did you get a haircut? No, I didn't get it. Well, I mean, kind of. My hair's always short anyway, but But thanks for noticing. David F. Sandberg. There you go.
that's-
There you go.
No.
Zebra Fett is trying very hard to get on the internet, but his computer sucks. But he just got a new router, so when he gets on, it'll be nice and fast. But no, I agree. The Rock has the power to. Okay, let's not go there. Okay, come on.
Zebra what?
The Zebraverse. Oh, he wants to. So when he says restore the Zebraverse, then that means I have to show the video of the Zebraverse or the picture, and then there it is. There is the Zebraverse right there. Look at the Flash! How happy he is! Yeah. He's all super fast. So I agree with you that The Rock is probably the biggest entity in terms of star power when it comes to DC, and a lot of people would say that is WB kind of putting him as their new centerpiece? Like, hey, it's going to be all about Black Adam, The Rock.
That'd be crazy, honestly. Considering, I mean, like he's not an obscure character by any means, but he's also not. When you think of DC characters, he's also he'll never be your first thought as far as what I mean. When you think about DC comic book characters, the first thing you won't think of, Black Adam. Now you can think about Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, those type of people. But if he becomes the centerpiece, that's kind of fire.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's a different direction.
It's definitely a different direction. Now, here's the cover for Total Film, and this is the new image of The Rock. As Black Adam. It looks really cool. I don't know what is in his eye. I don't know what he's looking at. So here it is right here, and it says, and he's been saying this a lot. I mean, at this point now, he's being paid to say this. You're right. Superheroes don't kill bad people, but I do. And then we go over to this one. And so this is the article. It says, when The Rock first put on the Black Adam costume, he said he fucking hated it. Then the designers took all the padding away.
Yeah.
Why would you put padding in a suit that The Rock was going to put on?
Hey, man. It looks like light in his eyes. Yeah, it does. No, yeah, no. Look how it looks right there. Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, how much bigger? I mean, like his suit must have been even bigger. He was probably like, "Why am I wearing this for?"
Yeah, that shit looks absolutely fire, and I can't. You already know I can't wait for this movie anyway. So,
dude, I want to see this movie so bad. It's going to be so badass. To me, this is going to set the tone for where we're going. I mean, I've been saying before that the Flash really has to establish like the overall like continuity in terms of like if there's a multiverse, if there and what universes exist. That's going to set the groundwork, and I think that this movie is then going to kind of take it in that new direction. At least I hope, at least.
Jesse, chill. No, I eat too much pizza to look like that.
He's huge, dude. The Rock. I mean, it's crazy, man. And then you had this. He said, we paid attention to some of the pitfalls that the other films had experienced in the past in the world of DC, and what rightfully got a lot of fans unhappy and pissed. And as a fan, I was one of them. Now, some of them are saying, "Oh, he's talking about Zack's movies. The hell's the problem?" I don't think that he is. I mean, honestly, if he's talking about anything, he's probably talking about, Justice League. Yeah. He's probably talking about Wonder Woman 84.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, let's be clear. If you think that he's talking about any of Zack's films, him and Henry have the same fucking agent. Like they're friends. We all saw the picture a couple years ago on Christmas where they were chilling, drinking some fucking whatever they were drinking and shit.
Oh yeah.
So there's no way that he would. No. He's not talking about Zack's films. I would think he was probably talking about Justice League, and it could be Wonder Woman 84 as well. Can we get your black? No, but I just think he's just saying that like he said, we paid attention to some of the pitfalls. So like, look, man, they made this movie and they know what the fans want. Shit, Warner Brothers know what the fans want. They're just being some douches about it. So he knows what the fans want, and I think that the direction that he would like to see things go is exactly who's buying these tickets, man. Who's making these movies successful. It has nothing. I mean, it does have to do with who makes the movies, but that makes the movie successful. It's the fans, dude. It's the people who buy these tickets. So they know what those people are asking for, and I think Yeah, man. That look at that shit. Fucking let's go.
I mean, it looks fire.
Yeah.
And then he also talked about Superman, and he said that he definitely thinks that a fight between him and Superman will take place. He doesn't know which Superman it's going to be, but that doesn't matter right now. Now, obviously, he didn't want to say Henry Cavill. He didn't want to say Tyler Hoechlin. He didn't want to say anyone's name.
Yeah,
because if you start putting names out there, then it gets even bigger. And he's probably under NDA where he can't even say
that's
who
what
it's going to be.
Yeah.
But he's got enough power where he can say, yeah, like we're going to do that. Like we're going to have a Superman Black Adam fight. I want to see that. And I was actually glad he said it, though. I was glad he put that out there.
Yeah. And obviously, I would lean more towards the NDA than, him just, saying some stuff. Because, I think that's what it is. And it's The Rock saying Justice Guard. Probably, I mean.
Probably
my thing would be how is it how is it gonna happen, dude? And but truly, The Rock is, I think, the only non executive or something like that who has the power to just be like, yo, this is happening. If it doesn't happen, I'd walk and I'll take my fucking talents to another studio. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he can't take the property to another studio, but I think he can put his foot down and be like, nah, y'all need to make this shit happen. If not, then we're gonna have some problems. Like
exactly. He definitely has that ability.
Yeah.
And here is a $2 super chat from Master Swag King Entertainment saying, you guys want Henry and The Rock to kiss in Black Adam? Not really. I'd like to see them punch each other, but I don't know about kissing. That's not really my thing. But big shout out to Master Swag King Entertainment. And thank you for that the $2 super chat. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. And then we got this image from Venom. Did I say his name right? I always fuck it up. Venom Hernandez. Let me go ahead and pull this one up real quick. And so he recolored the image to give it a 300 look.
That shit looks fire.
That looks fire, dude. That's badass. I mean, he's gonna kick so much ass. And I mean, look at that. That's all muscle right there. Like,
yeah.
He's probably like, man, why the fuck are you guys putting padding on my shit? Like, I don't need the padding. Just give me the damn suit.
Yeah, dude.
At least The Rock said he's trying. Exactly.
Yeah,
and he's powerful enough, to say that.
And it just it also what leads to that also is stuff like Red Notice came out a couple weeks ago, and it just instantly shot up to being the most viewed Netflix movie of all time. That's the kind of shit that gives him the power, because you know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of shit where studios are like, yo, you get The Rock in your movie, dude, you're gonna make $1 billion. So you know what I'm saying? And that gives him the power to just be like, yo, I won't do y'all shit if you know.
Yeah,
you don't follow this.
Like, don't fuck me over. You know what I mean? At this point, you're gonna go from The Flash to Black Adam. I mean, that's
dudes in Fortnite. Like I saw.
Yeah, he's in fucking Fortnite.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I don't know, man. But kind of shifting gears here. So look,
what up, Leroy?
What's up, Leroy? So we know that Ben Affleck is probably going to be in Batgirl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we know that continuity still exists to some degree. We don't know how. To me, it all depends on the Flash. If the Flash, if the Flash basically sets the ground rules for, the Snyderverse is in this, or this universe, basically that's going to tell us if the Snyderverse even exists. Because I mean, if he makes a whole new timeline and everyone's living in it, including Ben Affleck, then everything got changed. But I got a feeling that it's going to basically show that each one of these movies exists in its own universe, because you don't want to wipe out all the universes. You don't want to say, oh yeah, Batman 89 and all that shit. Yeah, that's all done now. It's all wiped out. No, you don't want to do that. Anthony, I'm talking about Trash Point. So I'm really interested to see how they're going to do this. I honestly didn't really like Red Notice. It was kind of a campy film.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. It
was entertaining, though.
Yeah, it was entertaining. Yeah.
But Batfleck wants a movie, not a series, maybe, and that could be the case as well. I hope that Henry Cavill appears in Black Adam, The Flash, Shazam: Fear of the Gods, and Wonder Woman 3. That would be awesome. I think if we're going to see him anywhere, to be honest, I mean, the two films that he would stand out the most would be Black Adam, and the Flash. Because I mean, let's say, so if I'm not mistaken, it goes the Flash, and then the next film after that would be Black Adam. When in terms of DC movies. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody. I'm pretty sure.
I think Black Adam might come out before the Flash. Before the Flash. Oh no! It comes out. Both of those movies come out definitely before Shazam. Shazam doesn't come out till like.
Oh yeah, Shazam is like the year after. But you have the Batman coming out, which you already know is gonna be set in its own universe. You got the Flash, which comes out, I believe, in November.
Jesse, relax, homie. He said I just pulled up the.
Let me see. Black Adam release date.
Hey, yo, I've also said it before on the streams. Like, those two movies filmed in the same fucking state. If you saw the picture that the guy who plays Hawkeye, what's his name? Dude, names just leave me.
Okay, yeah.
Aldous Hodge. He posted a picture of him and Zachary Levi at the gym in Atlanta while those two movies were filming.
Okay, so exactly. So look, Black Adam is in July. Okay, I was way off. Black Adam is in July, and then after that, in I want to say November or October, you're gonna get the Flash.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see how this is all gonna play out, because now you're gonna see a storyline. They're not okay. If the Flash is going to make a new continuity, there's no fucking way that they're gonna wipe out the timeline that you see in Black Adam. There's no way.
Well, it's also Black Adam. A lot of it takes place. Well, a lot of it's gonna here's the thing that I thought about. I think that scene we see in the Black Adam teaser, I think that's at the end of the movie. I think that the most part of the movie takes place way back in like whatever Egyptian times or whatever, and then he gets how they awaken him when she's like Shazam or whatever, and he comes back. Because the only reason I say that is because the Flash is doing some things, and because of all the other continuity stuff, it would seem weird that Black Adam would be rolling around here with Hawkman and all of these people, and then like when you see in like the first Shazam movie, fucking Freddy gives no credence to any of those characters. He doesn't mention none of them people at all. So
that's a big question, is that where does the JSA, was it the JSA or was it the JL? No, it's the JSA. Where did they reside in this DC timeline? And so it almost feels well, that's the thing, is that if that was the case, then we're looking at okay, so let's say you have you take all the movies that have come out and you have them on one continuous timeline, right?
Yeah.
One timeline. So why would the JSA not be around for BVS, not be around for Wonder Woman 84, not be around for these other movies? So you have to kind of explain that, I would imagine. I mean, maybe they don't. Yeah. They're just like, oh, who gives a shit?
No, I think they'll explain it. Yeah, but
that's gonna be interesting to see how they do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Because obviously the teaser, that's modern. That's today. Like the weapons that the people were using, that they were shooting at them and everything. Like that's today. All of that shit is like, I think, I don't know, fucking JSA, in the 40s or something. I don't know. I think that he would be referenced more if it was gonna happen. And obviously they made this movie after other movies were made. So like they didn't know probably the direction they were going to go, but I would think they would try to make it fit in with putting the JSA a little bit in the past. That the superpower beings were a new thing.
Really. Well, I mean, they talked about like the metahuman thesis that these beings are living among us. And I think it's one of those things where it's kind of like aliens, where it's like people have, believe that they exist, but there's no actual proof that they exist. I think it's on that count in those lines, that on kind of like that. But I mean, it's gonna be weird to see how it plays out. Integrity 101 says, why would Zaslav allow a film to destroy the Snyderverse a few months after he takes over? Makes no sense. I'd imagine he told them to do as they please as long as they don't destroy the Snyderverse. I mean, it's quite possible. I mean, who knows? I would hope that'd be the case, though.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I think the teaser is the beginning of the movie, and that it will flash back like Captain America. Exactly.
Exactly. Hey, that's interchangeable, because the entirety of the movie, I don't think is set when that teaser happens. So it could be at the beginning. They find him, Shazams. He gets up, he melts old dude up to some fucking, turns him into powder, which is fire. But like, or it could be, that's what I was trying to say with that was that I don't think the majority of the movie takes place in that timeline. Also, I think I don't think any of this stuff is gonna. I don't know if Zaslav told him that would be fire. I think, and I just thought of this. I think if Zack does get to restore or get to make the rest of his things, I think by the time that would happen, there would have been several movies in the DCEU that would have been released by that time.
Exactly.
I think that Zack would end his so that it all for some, because remember his shit's like it's nightmare shit. You know what I'm saying? And what he had was the Flash going back to tell Bruce and changing a bunch of shit. I think that Zack would end his, if he does get to make 2 and 3, I think he would end it to where the Flash movie begins or something of that nature, where you get to experience Zack Snyder's Justice League, and then it, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't erase whatever they, because look, we all know if he does get to make it, we won't see a Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 until like 2025, dude. Like,
yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a while. I mean, look,
yeah.
he's got Rebel Moon, he's got a Planet of the Dead, he's got stuff already lined up, and and as much as I want him to direct all these movies and at least direct the next Justice League or a Man of Steel movie, I mean, I'm all for that. I mean, hell yeah, but he's not gonna tell Netflix, hey, they want me to go do this, so
I'm out. Especially after they gave him so much. They're gonna be like, what? Gave him no. Now, if Zack, they do negotiate, and they are going to allow Zack's universe to be completed with 2 and 3, and Zack picks some directors that he likes to come in and do this for him while he is just an executive producer on those 2 movies. That would be fire as well. Then we probably get him sooner, but you know. Yep. But it would have to be. It would have. I'm sure Zack would have to go with some guys that he absolutely knew were, or women that he absolutely knew would take his vision and finish it in a way that he would want to finish it himself if he was able to do so. But I don't. If this merger happens and they're like, yo, Zack, go ahead and finish this 2 and 3. There's a fan base. There's a lot of people that want to see this. Zack's like, okay, I got this, and this in line. I'm sure. It would still technically be Warner Brothers, but it'd be different management in place. They'd probably be like, okay, so we like to get these movies made sooner rather than later. Who you picking, Zack? Who would you trust with this to finish your thing? Mm-hmm. And that would be fire, because obviously we get the movie sooner, and Zack wouldn't have to not be able to make the Rebel Moon that we're all looking forward to. And
it's gonna be fire.
And Planet of the Dead, dude, let's fucking go. Yeah.
And so I just posted a poll in the chat, and I put down what is it? I said, would you be okay with Zack being in charge of DC Films, but not as a director? And here we go. Fresh from his broken computer, here is Ryan, Mr. Zeverfett. What's going on, man? Hello. Okay, so apparently he's not able to communicate. So we're going to go ahead and bounce him back out real quick. Hold on. Are you there, Ryan? Are you there? Okay, we're gonna let him simmer while we rest in peace. Why so silent? I think everyone seems to miss that Justice League was a failed soft reboot. Of course it was. No. We all agree with that. That's a known fact. That was a historic failure so bad that likely led to this merger. Yeah, I mean, it definitely led them down the path to where they're at now. Now the question is that what path are they going to take themselves on? Hashtag cancel Ryan. There we go. And he's gone. Executive produced Rebel Moon and go with the bigger IP. Come on now. Hey, I'm all for it, man. If he says, hey, I'm going to direct these movies instead, whatever Zack wants to do, I'm all for it.
I just don't, Netflix, dude, Netflix loves him. And they've been really, really fucking great to him. I don't see him just being like, yo, I know I signed a deal to make these movies, but I must make. He's not going to. I don't think he's going to do that. Saving Silent Ryan.
So so far in the poll, I said, would you be okay with Zack not directing it? After 22 votes, 68% said yes, 32% said no. So we'll see how that kind of plays out. We'll give that another few more minutes to kind
somebody
of.
said Rick Fumihiwa a while ago. That would be
Oh,
fire.
that was Anthony Beltre. He's a big fan of Rick's work, even though
that would be fire.
movie. That would be fire. He did a great job with the Mandalorian just recently.
Yeah,
so that would be badass.
Yeah, that would be
so
fire.
Staying within DC, let's go to our next topic, which is more news that comes from the set of the Batgirl. So here it is. New images from the Batgirl have emerged from Glasgow, confirming that Gotham will be set in the winter.
Nice.
So this will be set during the wintertime, possibly during Christmas as well. You can see, I don't know who that guy is, but it's snowing. And these are all shots from the set of Batgirl. So that's kind of cool that it'll be during, you're going to see some Batman action in the snow, which is pretty cool. We did get to see a little bit of that, and I think it was the Suicide Squad but Suicide Squad when he went against Deadshot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna. I think it just depends on how much of this stuff they want to be practical, I guess, because obviously with the Flash, there was a lot they wanted to be practical, considering the fact that we got to see all of these shots of Batman on the fucking motorcycle, and you got to see all kind of shots of Sasha Calle in the Supergirl suit, like, because they did a lot of practical shit. So maybe in this, they're like, we don't want nobody to get no pictures. So y'all just see the set, but you might not see, I don't know.
Well, but that was the thing too. And yeah, Joe, I agree. Definitely Arkham Origins vibes.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the Flash, for instance, not the Flash, Black Adam, that was practically filmed all on a set. So you only saw what they wanted to show you.
Yeah, you didn't get shit from that movie. That they shot that shit in Atlanta, and that shit was like, because like I said, most of the movie takes place so far back. I mean, I think it's supposed to start in like the Egyptian times and shit, like at a certain point. Because you remember the little history lesson in Shazam when the wizard was explaining to young Billy that like this is what took place. This is the champion and all of this stuff. So there was no need to be practical with most of that shit. I mean, there's pictures of Rockets posted up inside of that throne room, but a lot of it's still green screen. So yeah, you didn't. They were like, if any of these pictures gets released, we'll be able to tell who it came from, and we'll kill you. Like basically for Black Adam, they're just like, that's the first set that's the first movie in probably 10 years, and I can say I didn't see any kind of leaked anything from as far as before they wanted you to see it. It was just
exactly
like, except for the TikTok old dude put out where it showed some of the suits hanging up. You remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
But that was after that. That was So we did a dark and gritty snowfield Gotham.
Hashtag Zack filter. Yeah, definitely. Was that fake snow? Look at it again. Yeah, I think certain shots of it were a little fake, but hey, it's a movie set, What are you gonna do? They'll hire Kevin Feige to assassinate people who leak it. Yeah, probably.
Obviously, he's not too good at that at all.
No, not very good at all. But I mean, overall, look, I think Batgirl is gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited to see Leslie Grace, and it looks like she's gonna have red hair because there were some images that were put out of her looking at drawings of red hair, and when she took a picture with the makeup team. Here he is. They had wigs. I think she's gonna have red in her hair because they had it hanging in the background. So without further ado, let's invite our other co-host, Mr. Ryan Zieberfett. What's going on, man?
Holy shit!
What happened?
Dude, I've even got to do shit after I'm done here. So
what happened?
Man, I had Jessica turn on the computer. Hold on one second. I got to switch it over.
Would you use your fist?
Man, and
did you pour water over it?
Yeah. Hold on, let me switch it.
Okay. Yeah, so no, it came in, it was just like, loading, and I was like, okay. And because I told her to boot it up on my drive.
Right.
And I got here and it was still loading. I was like, something's not right. So I just restarted it, and then it was like, you know what? We need to do a disk check. So it went through this whole disk check and everything, and then it was like, you know what? we tried to do a Windows update, but something's not right, so we're gonna revert it back to the old settings. And I was like, okay, so I had to wait for that. And then I was like, man, and then so it was booting back up, and I was like, yeah. And then so I was waiting for it to boot.
Put in a bag of rice.
And I got it up, and I was like, okay, great. So then I got on Twitter and was like, okay, sign into everything again. So I'm signed out of everything. I'm like, okay. And I guess that's because of the Windows update. So I've got to, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. This is pissing me off.
Well, we're happy we made it here. Well, we've been talking about a lot of things. We were talking about the news from, the old news. That's new news today from Daniel RPK.
New news
saying that Affleck turned down the Batfleck series or movie, whatever it was, the project. We talked about that.
That was it. Yeah,
that was
confirmed.
Confirmed. And we talked about Black Adam, some of the new stuff that was released from Black Adam from Total Film.
There it goes.
And he did talk about how he wanted to do a fight with Superman, but he wouldn't say which Superman it was.
Right.
That doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that type of power. He
has enough power to say
there's
that.
Been a lot of people have been like, oh man, the Rock is just so powerful. He shut down Times Square, this, that, and whatever. I was like, man, if that dude had that kind of power in that studio to run it, to basically, they do what he says.
Oh, he has it. He has it.
Oh no, but if he had it like that, dude, he would have mentioned like, I'm going to fight Henry Cavill Superman on this date.
Well, he probably wants to save a little bit. I would think.
Yeah, he's like, this is what's going to happen at the end. I'm going to die. Like what? Oh, what the hell?
But I mean, if there is a Henry Cavill hint, at the end of at the end of his movie. Or whatever, then I'd be like, yes, dude, that's dope. But if not, then he does not have that type of power.
What if they don't? If there's
if there's no at the end of Black Adam, if there's no tie-in to Henry Cavill Superman, then yes, he's not that. His clout is not that. It doesn't go over and
unless maybe it's Cavill who was like, maybe it was Cavill was like, no. I'm done with that role. I don't think he is.
Of course,
he hasn't said that.
Exactly, since he had that interview a couple days ago, where he was like, "I still want to do it. Things. The suits in the closet still fits. All that."
Yeah.
No, he's definitely in.
If just because we don't see him I wouldn't say that he doesn't have the power, because the end of it, I think, is going to have something to do with Shazam more than it does Henry Cavill Superman.
I think so.
Yeah, and that's I think the direction they would probably go. I think
it makes the most sense.
Yeah, especially since Shazam comes out at the end of next year. What the fuck? Like it comes out. No, it's the next year. Shazam
comes out in 2023.
Yeah, that's
2023.
ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah.
When the kids are off to college, and
this is bullshit.
It really is. I mean, to wait that long for it, but I mean, I almost feel like that movie has been so far pushed out because maybe they're still developing their universe and have plans, and they're like, "Hey, we want to make sure we have ample time to make the changes that we need."
I mean, you guys, hello to the chat. Haven't really spoken with you guys that much, but
you're just ignoring them. Like, what the hell?
I was chatting with them earlier a little bit. Just kind of throwing some things in there. But yeah, man, how's everybody doing? Glad to be on the show. So let's go ahead and start.
Really? That's what we're going to do?
Yeah. Let's get started.
Maybe some kind of news that might come out. It's mind-boggling to me. So we saw what happened when Zack Snyder announced, y'all are going to get to see my Justice League, right? Less than a year of visual effects, all of that work put into that movie, and we got that fucking perfect product less than a year later. Visual effects look great, all of that shit. You can't tell me Shazam is done filming. You're telling me it's going to take 2 fucking years for them to come out with a movie. What do you have to do? Tell me why it's taking so long. They're wrapped. They've been wrapped. I don't get it. So maybe some kind of news will come out before then that will say, or maybe it's what the plot points in the movie need to come out that way so that it's after Black Adam and certain things have taken place in these. I don't know, but I just don't get it's Aquaman 2. Well, yeah, that's Aquaman could take 4. Them visual effects that's a bit different. I would
Aquaman 2 is after Shazam 2 as far as released.
I think so.
I thought Aquaman comes out at the end of next year.
Yo, if Aquaman comes out before Shazam 2, get the fuck out of here. That's really ridiculous. Like Aquaman,
Let me see.
He's getting mad.
I'm just saying, like,
Oh no,
Like,
I
I'm gonna
confirm.
go. Like, well, hey, calm down. So, but what's crazy is that Black Adam comes out and then the Flash comes out. So I think any talk about the Flash resetting their continuity, I don't think it's gonna happen, because I mean you can't establish Black Adam's backstory then be like, okay, well now that all got wiped out and then now we're all rebirth
I'm sure
together.
they're doing something in regards to synergy. There's
has
got
to
to
be
there's got to be something.
I mean,
it's not just like, hey, everybody's their own one-offs and that's it, and that's all we're going to do going forward. No, everybody wants a connective universe somehow.
It
and
is. How?
What?
No,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Tell me how Shazam 2, The Fury of the Gods, is so big time production that it comes out after all of these movies. Unless it's continuity wise, then I got you.
I think they already shot the damn movie. If not,
Yeah,
They're done. They're wrapped.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That it's not going to come out.
It must be continuity wise. Has to be, dude. Has to be.
Well, I mean, they have to have some kind of continuity in place. I mean,
I'm sorry, but they should start
shooting movies for the hell of it.
Shazam 3 right now,
because those kids are going to be adults.
Kids are adults.
They'll be like,
that's not
old
cool.
men.
Well, I mean,
Shazam more like
in the way,
orgasm. What?
The way that we do things now, kind of like Egon from Ghostbusters and all that. I think they should have done something like that with these kids. Just like they're perpetually at that age or around that age, and just use digital doubles. Use the actors or whatever for their own voices. And age them a little bit, but don't age them. Out. Oh shit.
So out of hand. And then John Paul says, yo, this poll's ridiculous, chat. You all do know Zach wants to direct his films, right? There was a poll. Why would you be okay with someone else directing his story? Genuine question.
No.
I'm perfectly fine with someone else directing his story,
Yeah.
as long as he's overseeing and he handpicks the director that's going to work for him.
But man,
and I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
Zach is. I don't need Zach. Okay, there's one thing that I have talked to these guys a lot about is that Zach doesn't like, hey, who's going to direct Man of Steel 2? It's got to be Zack Snyder. Or who's going to direct a solo Batfleck film? Oh, it's got to be Zack Snyder. Who's going to direct this or that or where? Oh, it's got to be Zack Snyder. It's like, dude, Zack Snyder can't be the end all for every single freaking film that's coming out, man. There are other talented directors out there that he can tap. And as long as he is overseeing them and he is overseeing the overall narrative, then the story should be fine.
Yeah.
We're going to get his vision, his ideas, his world that he was building. He doesn't have to be in the director's seat in order for that to happen.
Yeah. No, I just said it earlier. I said because look, Zach's busy for the next 5 years. He has Rebel Moon and Planet of the Dead. Those are some big time movies that he's producing. He can't do. You know what I'm saying?
And those are his babies.
They are.
See, DC is not his baby.
Yeah, those are.
Well, those are his original projects. I mean, the stories.
That's original properties that
original.
he has created.
I mean, do I want to see?
He does like the superhero genre. He does like these characters, but he's created these other ones that those are from his. Those are inception from his own creativity, his own stories. So yeah, I mean, I think he holds those a little bit more dear than he would having to go back and deal with Warner Brothers. So
I mean, I think if the situation was right, he would definitely go back and finish those stories. I mean, he was asked in interviews, would you go, if they said let's do it, he'd say yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And it's
that doesn't mean right away. That doesn't mean guys, okay, let's go. Cancel Rebel Moon, Planet of the Dead, put that on the shelf. Yeah.
That's what we said earlier. Like it's a situation where if you want to wait to the earliest I could see is Zack Snyder Justice League 2 if they sign a contract tomorrow.
Right.
And the earliest you'd see one will be 2025.
2025. And these guys aren't getting any younger.
No, they're not. But go ahead.
I was saying I am 1000% fine with Zach picking a director and having these. If like I said, if a contract was signed tomorrow, I would be perfectly fine with Zack picking his own, like a director that he trusts with his story, and they start on that movie, and we get it before then. Because if not, we're waiting 6 years for this stuff. Because Zack's already signed on for other stuff. So
now, don't get me wrong. Look, do I want Zack Snyder to direct the next Justice League movie? Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And if they worked it out and he was able to do it, and he was gonna knock it out, let's say in next year or the year after, I am all for it.
Yeah.
Whatever Zack wants to do, that's what I am good with. Yeah. If Zack says, "Hey, I want to oversee it, but I'm not going to direct these," if that's Zack's decision, then I'm all for it. Yes, he did make a comment that, when they said, "Would you be okay with somebody else directing these films or another Justice League?" He said, "Well, I hadn't really thought about that. I don't know." And he didn't really say. I mean, he didn't say yes, I'd be okay with that. He was kind of like, "Well, I don't know. I never really thought about that." Because I mean, imagine if you said, "Yeah, I'd be fine with that." Then what are they going to do? Like, all right, Justice League 2 announced, directed by fucking numbnuts, and it's like, oh,
Ryan Johnson.
No. Yeah. Because I mean, I know John Paul, you were talking about this, saying that he wouldn't be okay with someone directing his jail story, and that's his jail story, and I want him to direct that story, and I want to see how he was gonna. I want him to bring us that project. I just don't know when it can happen, but if they figured it out, I'm all for it, dude. I am all for it. But we'll see. David Ayer could direct JL2 and 3. Yeah, he could, Jesse Allen.
He could because he
was directed by Zack Snyder, only Justice League. Yeah, I mean, Zack is always politically correct, so when he says "I don't know," he actually means no. he might mean that, and if he does, he does. And if he's able to do it, if Zack is able to direct Justice League 2 and 3, then fucking let's go. Like, I'm all fucking for it.
Yeah.
But when you look at it realistically, how is he going to work that out? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's going to work it out. I don't know what he's going to do by the other projects coming up, because now everyone's like looking at Rebel Moon and his Planet of the Dead project like, oh, that's getting in the way now. Like make that go away because we want you to do this. We want to see more of this.
Right.
Which is understandable, from a certain point of view.
From a fan point of view.
Yeah.
Right.
But like I said, look, do I want to see him direct Justice League Part 2? Yeah, fuck yeah, I do. Yeah. Do I think he's going to do it? I don't know. And with the project he has lined up, I don't know how it's going to to happen.
Yeah.
What's up, Chubby Teddy?
What's up, man?
Dude, Zack or nothing. I mean,
I'm glad that you're here.
He's like, Zack or that's all happy that you're here.
Look, what I was saying was,
like a force of nature.
If they sign the contract tomorrow, if it happens, the contract ain't getting signed tomorrow. It's going to be 6 or 7 months away from now. Then you go ahead and push out 5-6 years from then, and then you're going to, you know what I'm saying? So no.
I mean,
exactly
guys,
nothing.
The Justice League 2 and 3, just Justice League 2 by itself, that's a big undertaking. You gotta make sure that Ben and Henry and Gal and Jason and Ezra are all available to block out, the time to allocate, for filming, because they have projects that they're doing themselves. They have. Nobody's going to sit around and be like, no, I'm going to wait to see how this plays out. Hopefully I get to play, this character again. But if not, I'm just going to sit on my hands. Yes, that is Zack Snyder's Justice League.
And we'll be giving this away
nice.
At the end of the show. I'll be doing a raffle for everyone who's a member of the channel, and I will announce who wins this copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League, which you can then DM me your information. And
so if you're not a member of the Nicotina Show, now would be a good time to become a member of the Nicotina Show.
That is well said, Ryan Zeverfett. Thank you for saying that.
Subscribe to Zeverfett.
You son of
Kalel, no.
Okay, so like I said, at the end of the day, do I want Zack back to doing the Justice League movies? Of course, I think we all do.
Yeah.
If he can make it work, this is what I'll say.
Right.
If he can make it work, and he and they can work something out, fucking let's go. But realistically, I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but
you don't know who it's gonna happen.
I don't know who's gonna happen. Man, I'm loving Zeverfett's George Michael.
This is post Wham.
Yeah, post Wham. There we go. Let's see. John, what up? Set in the Outback. Okay, there we go.
Yes, we need to see that happen.
Yeah. No, I mean, when you look at the storyboards that were released at the exhibit, right? The ones that we all had a chance to read. I mean, you saw that there was a lot of story that was there. And even more so now that he's altered those and he's like changed them to a story that we haven't even seen yet.
That's the good thing about this versus, let's say, the Star Wars sequel trilogy. And
oh God!
Well, no. See, they have.
Why did you say that name?
Don't we can't talk about Star Wars.
I'm using it. I'm using it as a reference.
Okay. Reference away.
The Justice League 2 and 3 had an outline, had a plan. The other trilogy did not, right? And that's a stark, huge difference between the two.
Yes.
As far as like you have a narrative, you have a real narrative that they can go by, and that's what I'm saying. I would, like you said earlier, I would love for Zack to come back and at least direct, the second and third movie. But if not, if he were overseeing it, he's already got the plans. Somebody just needs to execute his plans, and I'm cool with that too. So.
And you're cool with that too.
I'm down. That's dope. Let's go.
And obviously, look, he's not going to pick somebody that he doesn't trust to
like Patty Jenkins.
Oh.
Why did you say that name?
What? Too soon?
Look,
Too soon.
Look what happened when you talk about
no.
the OG Star Wars trilogy. George Lucas only directed the first one.
He did.
And then the second two,
no, he came back and helped direct the third a little bit because they were having
dude was
issues
overwhelmed.
with the
Yeah,
director.
dude was overwhelmed.
But yes, the plan was for him to just sort of oversee it, and that's cool. And he would have done the same thing for the prequels, which I feel he should have, because he's a technical director, and he's not really good with dealing with the cast. So
he's like,
it would have benefited. It would have truly benefited the prequels for him
hungry?
to.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Because we all know that
what's that? Green Lantern beats Black Adam.
This is what Dr. Fate's been going off about this.
Okay,
Ryan, Green Lantern beats Black. Oh,
is that me versus this guy up here?
All right,
I don't know. We'll have to see.
You guys duke this out.
I'm gonna draw that out. I'd love to see that.
Where'd he go?
Oh, he took off.
You guys settle this.
What?
I would
He
win.
didn't finish his line.
Of course. I would use all of the colors in the spectrum. I'll grab my little my rings from behind me. Yeah, I'll have all the rings, and let's freaking go.
But it wasn't called George Lucas.
You're right. It wasn't, because everybody. I mean, even the same thing with Zack didn't really have to put that on there. But I'm glad that he did.
Oh
for
yeah,
Zack Snyder's Justice League.
For sure.
Because this. Okay, Star Wars is an original IP. And the inception was.
Why did you say that name?
Justice League is not. It's something that he adapted, and other people were the creators, originators of those characters and of that universe. He just this was his to play in, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm perfectly fine with that. But I mean, everybody knows, even today, watching these Star Wars movies, they know the name George Lucas is synonymous with Star Wars. Zack is not synonymous with every single DC movie, even though his credits are usually in all of the movies. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, and again, dude, that's why I'm like, I'm cool with him overseeing it. I'm cool with him being sort of the Peter Jackson, because I mean, it was going to be the same thing. Yes, Peter Jackson did direct the Hobbit trilogy, but it was going to be the same thing with Guillermo del Toro directing the Hobbit trilogy and Peter Jackson overseeing that.
Yes,
and I would have been cool with that too.
Yeah, might have been a little bit better.
A little better.
Might have been a little. The Hobbit trilogy didn't quite live up to the hype, if you ask me. But I mean,
yeah. Well, I
think
just a little side note on that. The original plan was to be 2 movies for the Hobbit. They should have just kept it to 2 fucking movies.
Right? Don't make sense of my sense.
I sense that he wanted me to make sense of it.
What's up, Gavin Cooley? Gavin says,
what's up, man?
Say what you want about the prequels. I would hit the prequels over the sequels any day because of Revenge of the Sith is a banger.
Also, see, Revenge of the Sith is when George sort of got his mojo back. He directed 2 films, and by the time he got to the 3rd one, he was like, "Oh, I know how to direct again." Yeah. So
he's like, "I got this down, guys."
He used the first 2 as like practice.
Yeah.
So He was like, okay, maybe no Jar Jar.
Yeah, maybe you take out. Well, then there was the theory of Darth Jar Jar.
Darth Jar Jar. I actually like that theory, but it's horrible, but it's also
horrible.
pretty damn dope.
Oh shit! Can you imagine?
But yeah, no, I feel like you know what, with George Lucas, he could have taken the episodic numbers out of it, and I think that he should have directed beyond episode 3 with Hayden and Ewan and all of them, and just sort of like kept giving us serial type movies, and that would have been great. They could have just all the way connected to A New Hope.
That's what.
But yeah.
That's what he intended too, that serial type thing. Because he's like, and I've watched it a million. I love it. I don't know if you guys. I'm sure you've seen it.
I've seen Star Wars.
No, I'm talking about the making of the original trilogy. You remember? It's what's it called? It's like a 2-hour-long documentary.
Oh, the Dream thing, or
yeah. That
Empire of Dreams.
The Empire of Dreams. Yeah. I do. I can't tell you how many times I probably watched that more than the movies. I like watching that behind the scenes shit on it. Yeah. He also looks
more
like
than the movies.
I also look like he also looks like on there like he wanted to punch himself in the face the entire production of A New Hope.
Yeah, we should have gotten the and we should have gotten the haircut. And you know what? And hopefully, when Zaslav the magician takes over, that's what we're gonna get. That's what we're gonna get.
We'll see.
Okay, so guys, let's switch gears real quick and let's go over to some news that broke for the movie that's coming out next week, which I'm really excited about, and that is Spider-Man. The Matrix. Oh, that's gonna be fire, dude. It's gonna be fire. But Spider-Man: No Way Home. Okay, so for whatever reason, it doesn't mute Ryan. Anyway, so Zendaya says Spider-Man: No Way Home was originally a Craven movie. For a long time, there was going to be a Craven movie that was going to be the third movie because things weren't working out and all sorts of different stuff. So it's kind of weird how like they had an entirely different movie and then it changed. So things change, and now it is
like Civil War.
See it now.
Captain America 3 was changed last minute. I think it's because of the Flash.
Yes, I think because of the Flash, they were like, maybe Kevin Feige was like, hey, you know what? You want to play multiverse? Let's do it. And then they've already established it already.
They're always like DC will want to do something, and Marvel's like, hey man, we have not only the resources, but we have everything going for us. Let's get that shit out before them.
And they did.
And then they'll look like they'll be tripping over themselves, and we'll look like we know what we're doing.
It seems like DC's or WB's plan was, okay, at Fandom, just say multiverse as much as you fucking can.
Yeah.
And we'll say we beat them to it, but that didn't work out. So we'll see what happens. Oh, look it. We talk about Spider-Man: No Way Home, and there's Andrew Casale.
Oh my god! He's working the algorithm somehow. He's like,
he is the algorithm.
Streams are bringing up Spider-Man.
He is the algorithm. He is the anomaly. Wow. He's like Neo when it comes to Spider-Man.
I know, right?
On the internet, he's like,
follow the white rabbit.
Follow the Tobey Maguire rabbit. So that was kind of interesting to know that there's an entirely different story that was they were developing, and they said, "Oh fuck it, let's go with this instead," which is a fire idea to do the multiverse. Now, another shout out to the Faruqi brothers, because they posted this today saying the Faruqi brothers Andrew Garfield interview coming soon. So you know what, man, that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They got Andrew fucking Garfield. That's badass.
I just wish he was in the movie.
I know, right? And look, Ryan, I liked it and retweeted it.
You did.
I did. I even commented too. Let's go!
Oh, yeah, that looks like you.
Yeah, is that you?
Yeah, that's me with a Roger shirt on. I need to go to Rogering. I bet Andrew will deny being in No Way Home yet again.
No, he'll the movie will be out for a week. He'll still be like, I ain't in No Way Home.
Okay, you guys. So we're almost at the end of the show. I do want to say that I am going to be giving away this copy right here, this Blu-ray copy, and it's a real thing. I'm not holding I'm not just holding cardboard of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm doing a raffle right here on the show. So if you're a member of the channel, then you are eligible to win a copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. If you win it, just DM me your information and I will ship this to you tomorrow. Okay,
and
there
if
we
you
go.
win it and you already own it, please.
What's
give
this?
it to
Show
a
them,
friend.
Nick, please. What do you want me to take my shirt off?
What,
Come on, show us.
What are you talking about?
Show
Dr. Ben?
us.
Is he even fit for Uncle Ben? Oh, wow.
Damn.
That's
With
fire.
great power comes great responsibility.
Hey,
As
man,
long
that's
as I'm
fire.
The
That's
one that was
fire.
with Marissa Tomei.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
how you do it right there.
Let's go. Like I'm gonna come back from the dead and beat the shit out of Happy.
And then there was this, and this was the first big news of earlier in the week that really caught wind. And so here we
my
go.
tweet.
Charlie Cox has been confirmed to come back. He's going to be playing Daredevil, and Kevin Feige said if you see Daredevil in future MCU projects, Charlie Cox will be the actor portraying Daredevil, which I thought was a total great move from Marvel. Go ahead.
Yeah.
First off, that interview weird as fuck.
Weird as fuck.
That interview was yo.
What happened?
You need to try to pull that shit up, Andre. Just look at it, dude.
Oh,
I can't remember what's the woman's name in there with him.
Amy Pascal.
Oh my dude.
She's weird. The lady
Well,
from Sony.
But
You mean
both
this
of
girl
them
right
were-
here? Like, what the fuck?
What happened?
It
What?
was just weird. It was just the whole atmosphere of the interview.
See,
was
what
just-
happened was she was sitting too close to Jamie Foxx, and he electrocuted her hair.
She's got like a buff on the top sticking up.
It's weird. I mean, look at this. Look at it.
If you were to see Daredevil in upcoming,
He sounds like he's drunk. First off,
If you were to see Daredevil and
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox. Was it? Can I say it?
Yeah.
She reminds me of that girl from
Cox. Yeah, Cox.
oh,
Yeah, Cox.
Men in Tights.
Cox. Yes, he needs to be playing Daredevil. Where we see that, how
This
we
is
see
the creepy
that,
part right here. Look
when we see that, remains to be seen.
at
yo, just look.
Cackling,
Tell
dude.
me,
What?
Tell me, Feige is not drunk, and tell me she isn't either. Just
He's
look,
uncomfortable, and she's on drugs.
Charlie Cox.
no. Play the
Cox.
beginning when he first starts
Cox.
talking. That's when he sounds the
Cox.
most drunk.
Cox. Cox. Yes, Cox. Yes,
Oh
Cox.
shit!
Yes, we would be the actor playing Daredevil.
But look
Where
at her,
we see
she's
that,
like-
how we see.
I'm gonna get clapped on in a minute here. I mean, yeah. So Amy Pascal, look, she's got her own look, definitely.
Dang. She looks completely different than when she used to. She looks like she
Times
got
have changed, I guess.
electrocuted. Damn. Whew.
He goes, she looks like me at the end of my shift.
Not another tooth.
Not another tooth. Let's see.
Don't you floss?
There he is. I think the Rock blew himself.
Yo, chill, homie.
Nice.
Talking
Nice.
about
It was a good thumbnail. Good thumbnail. Wait.
Oh my god. How can one own Zack Snyder's Justice League on digital? I would love a digital copy, but I can't find one. HBO Max is probably the culprit. Exactly.
Yeah,
They don't put a digital copy on here because they want you to subscribe to HBO Max.
yeah,
Yep.
that is 1000% true,
I'm gonna get that Pascal haircut.
bruh.
Amy's hair is terrible. It's trash.
Terrible.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Is it, hey, yo, that's trash, man. Anthony Belcher impression.
Yo,
Fact.
literally, I will say this: I didn't see that interview until I watched
It's not
Andre's
an
video.
impression if you have to tell everybody what it is.
I watched Andre's video and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
Like-
almost looks like a fucking crackhead. Look at that. It's like I'm like, what the fuck?
What is
Look
going
at
on
Kevin
here?
Feige looks high right now. He's like, ugh.
When he first starts talking, he's like, "I was like, what is actually happening here? Y'all got like a big blockbuster coming out next week. Fucking fix yourselves."
Yeah, I know. I agree, man. I
Hey,
mean,
it looks like they just like stumbled in there, like, what? Oh, we're doing an interview. Oh shit!
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Yeah, hey,
This
what's
is
up?
live. Or
yeah. No, actually, just came back from a good rogering.
A good rogering.
From Kevin.
Oh,
Look at her. She's like, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
It remains to be seen.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah,
He's my producer.
That is my producer. That was a little rough. But Charlie Cox is coming back, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, his portrayal of Daredevil was badass. I always felt that watching Daredevil, the series on Netflix, watching those episodes, I always wanted like Batman to fight like the way Daredevil did, where it was just brutal fighting, and I loved it. I was like, oh, this is badass. And then, you know, obviously BBS came out. I was like, oh,
Yeah, dude,
but I always like, it's just I love the fighting in Daredevil. It's just super brutal. Let's see.
J Money, is she out here looking like Sideshow Bob?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
shit.
does, man.
Ooh.
She does. With that hair, especially, man. I mean, come on.
Honestly, as far as like what I know from the comic book characters, nothing Marvel did on Netflix was a
Oh, where'd it go? I think it's like right here. Is this it? Here. There we go. Oh, I can't even get to it now. And then she does. Or like Carrot Top.
but like
looks like one of Marge's sisters, you know.
yeah, she does. She can 1,000. What the
Smoke
smoke
cigarettes.
Homer. Yeah. What's up, Jamie? No, as far as the Netflix shows go, I didn't find one miss watching any of that shit. All of those characters, even Iron Fist, which I was not into at all that much, I thought it was still casted pretty well. So yeah, Charlie Cox was fired as Matt Murdock.
Matt Murdock. I liked him. I didn't
Looks
like
like
his little
Sarnoff.
buddy though.
His little buddy.
Did you think Happy played him better in the Ben Affleck?
I think I liked Happy. I mean, yeah.
He
I
wasn't
think,
happy. Yeah.
John Favreau.
Yeah.
John Favreau. Yeah, I liked his version of, what is it, Fogel? What the fuck is the guy's name?
That's McLovin.
That's McLovin.
Oh, Jesse said it looks like Ann Sarnoff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, ouch.
Is that right?
There he is, Fogel.
Oh, man.
Okay, and then lastly, the last thing we're gonna watch real quick is the newest trailer to a show that I cannot wait for this show, and that is the Book of Boba Fett.
Yes.
So let's take a look at this, our most recent trailer from the Book of Boba Fett, and here we go. To back the tank.
That's his armor.
She was drinking some of that blue titty milk.
Better than that green stuff.
Wow.
Left for dead
That didn't look real.
on the sands of Tatooine. I am Boba Fett.
That looks badass, man.
Yeah.
Did you
Let's
see
go.
the one? There's one shot that looks kind of silly in there. I'd have to watch it again, but where the guy's like kneeing the other person, that looks so fake.
He was like, ew, Star Wars.
Damn, Foggy Nelson. That's his name. Oh, Foggy. That's it.
Oh, yeah,
Foggy, I thought
Foggy
it was Fogel,
Nelson.
but it's Foggy,
Fogel.
yes. Close. But no, I like Favreau better than that blonde dude that was in there.
Well, Favreau's a better actor, more established.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think of that trailer for the Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah, that was money, baby.
It's good, man. It's good. I don't think they can. We're all looking forward to this shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna
we're
be
gonna watch
badass,
it. It's
dude.
gonna be I mean,
Super badass.
It's gonna make you completely forget about the Mandalorian.
It's gonna make you completely forget
think
about the
so?
sequel trilogy.
I don't know about that.
for sure.
I don't know about that. That's just I,
I hope it does, because you know what? Sequel trilogy sucks. I'm just gonna say that right now. It sucks. I hate that movie.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
No, I don't like it. How can you say it's all right?
Because I don't like. I already. I don't.
Ryan's
take
eating the
issue with things that-
gabagool.
He's a gabagool. That's off of Sopranos, man.
I know. I never saw the Kings of, or was it Kings of Newark? I never
Yeah,
saw
I
that
didn't
one.
watch it either. No, I hadn't seen it yet.
I heard
So
it wasn't that good. I was
Oh.
surprised too, because I was hoping it was going to be something, to build
Mhm.
off of, but nah, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Some of it looks too clean. Okay, gotta be a little more dirty. Get Neil Blomkamp involved. He'll make things look hella dirty. That's what he does really good at, amongst other things. He does. He always makes his shit look hella dirty, which I like. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't like the sequel trilogy either.
Either.
Neither. Neither.
Okay, well I'll be more careful next time. You'll be dead.
We want it on 12 systems. We're wanted, man.
Where's Ryan Rivera? Where the fuck is Ryan, man?
He got
just shut his shit down.
put into a trunk.
Yeah, he's floating in the
He's floating
He's taking
Atlantic.
They can take care of some personal shit, but yeah, he would be perfect on there with that. Gabagool.
The gabagool. It's fucking tremendous, I tell you. Remember he always say that? Great guy. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna move right into the raffle for this Blu-ray copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Okay, here we go. I can't reach it. Okay, so in this box, I have everyone's name in here mixed in with some
Written on the peanuts.
written on the peanuts. No, I have papers in here too. So let's see. Let me move this over here.
Oh, that's a receipt.
Well, not that. Oh. Let's see. Sickness. I don't want him to win. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna keep going here. Who will win the copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League here on the Nicotina Show? Okay, here we go.
Droga 52, so you have to pay for the.
Oh yeah, all the way to Australia. Yeah, who get the digital copy? I'm gonna rip you a copy of it. Share with you on Google Drive.
I'm gonna send it to you on PAL. You guys watch PAL?
Okay, so I have a winner. I have the winner.
It's Nicotina. You can't do it to yourself.
Nicotina. I did it. The winner is, if you can read that, DC Talk with Extended. You are the winner of this copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So DC Talk, DM me your information. I will send you this beautiful copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I'm gonna be trying to do a giveaway for Zack Snyder's Justice League every week, if not once a month. But if you become a member of the show, you are eligible to win a copy. And if you think I'm just like pulling you guys' legs, look, I have all these copies that I'm gonna be giving out, courtesy of Time to Game. You can follow him on Twitter. So these copies will all be going out to all the members. And then if all the members do get one, then maybe I'll start giving them out to just everybody. But
people that you meet on the street.
Yeah, I'll just be handing them out. Oh shit, I almost dropped them all.
What?
I almost dropped all of them. So DC Talk, thank you so much for supporting the channel. He goes, you got it, bro, and you're gonna get your copy, Blu-ray copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So a big thank you to DC Talk for being a supporter of the channel. Congrats, thank you so much, man. Congrats to DC Talk. Anthony Beltre, maybe you'll get one next time. We'll see. Like I said, if you guys want to be eligible for to win a copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League, become a member. And you will be eligible as well. And the next time around, I'm going to open it up to all the Patreons as well. So the Patreons and the members will all be in the raffle to win a copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. If DC Talk wins it again, well, we're just going to skip him and go on somebody else. So that everyone gets a shot, okay? Yeah. But there you go, man. Yeah, and Drogo, you're the one I'm the most worried about. To have to ship this all the way to Australia. Like, fuck. I'm like, yay. Okay, so DC Talk.
It actually won't be that bad, I don't think.
I don't know.
I've shipped some shit.
You know what? Okay, hold on.
It won't be that bad.
As we wrap things up, if you want me to sign it, I'll sign it. No problem there.
It does actually increase the value of the movie, though.
No, it increases the value of the movie.
No, decrease.
Oh,
Then it's worth like 7 cents as opposed to 18. No, it's fine.
If he signs it, that pays.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Okay, so what was I gonna say? Oh, do you still have
thanks
that
for
video?
watching.
Hold on, wait. There's actually a video that I wanted to share with you guys that I thought was absolutely hilarious. Ryan sent me this video. Of course, he sends me the weirdest shit. Let's see, where is it? This one right here. Hold on.
and Anthony, you have some stuff to watch too.
Oh, you sent me some more.
Yeah.
I saw something you sent earlier.
Hold on, I got it right here. I'm about to pull it up.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Okay, so in a world where we're dealing with a lot of different things every single day, I thought, you know what, let's find something that takes something that we take very seriously and has fun with it. Okay, so oh god, I can't believe I'm gonna play this. Hold on, how do I make this shit full screen? Oh, I can't. Hold on, I've never done this before. This is a TikTok video.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah, just send it to yourself.
I did, but like I'm on the internet. Anyway, we're gonna watch it kind of fucking small, but in the world we're living with in terms of COVID, this is an interesting take on trying to get your vaccine. And I'm not saying I'm against or for it. I have my vaccine. I'm vaccinated. But here's a funny take on getting people to get vaccinated, which I thought was really funny. So here we go. This is the only time we're really ever going to talk about COVID on the show. So here it is.
Come for the vaccine, stay for a little something extra. A Vienna brothel is vaccination, giving those who take the offer a 30-minute session with a, quote, lady of their choice if they get the vaccine at the on-site clinic. Christoph Lielacker is the director.
But we thought it's actually a great action to make such a statement, especially in our industry. And now we have a great vaccination site, and we're very popular.
Vaccines will be offered for 4 hours every Monday in November in an effort to encourage men to get the shot. Austria started barring those who aren't fully vaccinated from cafes, restaurants, and hairdressers from Monday as infections continue to spike. That convinced Gerhard to roll up his sleeves at the front.
I wasted the opportunity.
I would have been vaccinated anyway, but the 2G rule has certainly accelerated things a little. And since an acquaintance of mine organized this, and I thought, let's go for it, I think this is perfectly okay because we can achieve a better immunization rate this way, and that's necessary during the pandemic at some point.
Only around 65% of Austrians are fully vaccinated. Come for the vaccine.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I could have done that the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you guys should have said something, man.
I don't know. I don't look at TikTok on my computer.
Neither do I. He's all, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get my third jab. Am I pulling Aaron Rodgers? No, Aaron Rodgers sucks. Go Niners.
Yo, relax. All right.
I don't know. I thought it was Australian, so I was like, dude, I'm sure fucking Jesse Allen and Axel are gonna be like, yo, let's go. Get in the car.
I know that clinic.
Q said, damn,
it's over yonder.
Q said, I just got the booster today. I wasted an opportunity.
It's vaccination time, I reckon.
It's vaccination time, I reckon. Let's go. They're like riding kangaroos.
Gavin's got a huge game on Monday night. I'll be watching for sure.
He's like, oh, we got ripped off. That's an incentive that real people.
Dude, ain't no telling how many people have fucking showed up. Like one said.
Yeah, because that was on the news.
That was on the news.
That was on the
it sounded like an Australian accent. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So
that was nuts. So Ryan sent me that one, so I thought I had to play it. That one, I don't have it set up, but I like the other one you sent me, where it's like, do you ever watch a movie where there's a what does he say? There's a
that has flaws.
Yeah, that has flaws that you can't overlook. In The Last Jedi, there's a flaw at the very beginning of the movie that lasts for the next 2.5 hours. Oh my God.
J Money, yes, I am. J Money's asking about Indeed, I am. Yes.
Oh, you know what, man? I forgot to. I didn't want to bring this up, but maybe I should. But because we're talking about the Packers, we're talking about sports.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony's also a huge fan of the Georgia Bulldogs, and unfortunately,
Okay,
Georgia
relax.
they had a close game.
No, it was not close. Let's be clear. It was 41-26. That shit was not close, or 41-24. It's not close at all.
Hey, the pick six, I was like, that's the ball game.
Yo, literally the pick six. I wish Rail was here because we were talking about him in instant replay last night. I was at PJ's house, one of the other co-hosts of the show, and as soon as that pick six happened, I stood up. I said, "All right, I'm out." I dapped everybody up and bounced. And then Rail was like, "You rage quit." And I was like, "Yo, that's funny." Literally rage. As soon as I saw that pick six, I was like, "All right, I'm out." See,
that was it. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's it. This game's over."
Yeah. Gavin, chill, Gavin. Okay, chill.
Go blue.
Hey, Michigan. Hey, man, it's gonna be a good old game, son. Michigan, Georgia, fucking New Year's Eve. Let's go.
Okay, so the playoff now is Michigan, Georgia, Alabama, and what's
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Oh yeah, Cincinnati's like, we're in this. Watch you get knocked out in the first round. Like,
oh, I fully believe that.
He's like, we were just in class watching cricket.
You can't play cricket without a crumpet.
Bro, I wish I knew I've watched cricket before. I wish I knew the rules and I
don't even understand the game. I'm like,
so,
what am I looking
dude,
at?
they throw like a little ball. They rev it up and throw a little ball. And the dude hits it with the paddle, and I'm like, yo, what is good? Yeah. Hey, Q, Michigan fan, hey man, Michigan had a good old fucking. Michigan had a good final 2 weeks of the season, so I can't even fucking that fire.
Oh, you know what?
Gavin, chill. Okay. Y'all got to play the Rams Monday night. We'll see.
Yeah, get out of here with that. You're just lucky. Everybody else is struggling. All right, they're having a tough time. Let me get that out of there. And then you got this. See, this is some fire art.
Yeah,
that is
older than HBO Max. Yeah, but no, this looks badass.
Zoom it in.
No, I'll try. Hold on.
Just hit control and scroll.
It doesn't want to do anything. It's like, go away.
Because it's only to make it smaller. I can make it smaller.
I can make it smaller. Make it tinier. Cricket is so boring. The game goes on for 4 hours or something. We weren't watching Summer Heights High. Whatever. I don't know what Summer Heights is exactly, but it must be an Australian thing. I don't know.
You see the new season of Summer Heights? Oh yeah. Crocodile Dundee should be shown on this episode.
And because we got Jesse here, I also wanted to bring this up. I almost forgot. We got a little bit of a clue about the Ayer cut just recently. Aussie language, LOL. Which was this right here, where it said. This was a picture, right, where he's got a gun to her head. He's gonna blow her brains out, whatever. Obviously, he didn't. But it says, from my understanding, the finger waggle is directed towards Frost after they were done shocking Harley, telling him not to shoot her. Would love to be proven wrong, though, knowing WB, this is entirely possible. Fire. And then, because then he made that. Oh, that's
and then Batman shows up. Yes.
And then David Ayer responded. And he said, "Correct."
Ooh, the plot thickens.
Yeah.
I don't remember the scene. Do you guys remember the scene?
Yeah. I remember the scene. They were going in to break out Harley Quinn.
That's not the scene. Old news, but still cool. Ha ha.
Gavin,
he's like, cool story, bro.
That's cool. Yeah. Niners aren't that good this year. What are you gonna do, right?
Jump ship.
Jump ship.
Jump ship. I tell you, yeah, I can't do it in Australia.
Oh, jump ship. I think he said dumb shit. I was like, what?
Yeah,
you dumb shit.
Tina, are you regretting the Trey Lance pick? What quarterback the Niners take, or did you want? No, I'm fine with Trey Lance because he wasn't going to play this year anyway.
He was hyped as hell. We had a
I told you to draft him.
No. We had the instant replay draft show. We were watching the draft live, and when they picked him, you were like, "Yeah,
I'm excited as fuck." I'll tell you this: if the Niners lose next week, then the rest of the season it's going to be all Trey Lance. There's no reason to keep trying to Garoppolo out there.
There was a couple plays I can't believe they didn't put him in this one because I was like, yo, he's perfectly suited for those plays. But
oh yeah, I know, and they just don't want to take any risks and get him hurt. He played that one full game against the Cardinals where he ran like crazy, and then he hurt his knee. And they're like, damn it, dude, what the hell? Hashtag release say, hey, cut. I hope they do release it. I really, really mean this. Anyway, all right, guys. So that's gonna do it for the show. I want to thank everyone who came out here. I want to thank and congratulate DC Talk Extended for winning his copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League, courtesy of No Time to Game. Definitely check out his account on Twitter and follow his channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Will we see this? I don't know. I hope so. Be pretty badass.
Yeah, that would be fire.
That would be fire. We are gonna see this Batman. Like, oh, I'm all dirty.
Somebody bathe me.
Somebody bathe me. We're gonna see him like you're kicking ass. We're gonna eventually see this. Yeah. And big shout out to the Patreons of the show, and also the members as well. So guys, thank you so much. So next week's episode, there's a Batman logo. So next week's episode, both the Patreons and the
members
are going to be eligible to win a copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League, but they're going to be eligible to win the 4K Blu-ray copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So if you want a chance to win this copy, join the Patreon, become a member, and you'll be entered in a chance to win this copy of the 4K version of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Because guys, come on.
Why wouldn't you want to?
Why wouldn't you want to? Why wouldn't you want to give these copies a beautiful home, a home where they are cherished and loved by fans?
Zack Snyder?
Of the
Is
Snyder
that
Cut.
what you're going to say?
What are you going to say?
Zack Snyder.
Snyder.
The Snyder Cut.
Well, this one. He opened this one. He must have watched this one.
We will be asking the questions now.
We will be asking the questions now.
Air Jones.
Was it? If you are,
if you are, what was it? Something royalty. What was it?
Which one were you talking about?
The third one where he's like, if you are Scottish law, then I am Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
I am Mickey Mouse.
The tapestries.
The tapestries. I'm a diehard Bears fan. I think Justin Fields is going to be a star. I think Justin Fields sucks. Let's see.
I don't think he sucks, and I'm a Packers fan. I think he's all right.
He's just all right.
And guys,
fuck Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones, whatever.
Crazy. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say for everybody who has voted for the best podcast, movie podcast, thank you so much. I want to thank the 15 people that thought that we were pretty damn good, and you're dope. You're dope. Everybody who voted for everybody else.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Jay Bunny says he needs one of those 4Ks, my guy.
What do you say? Well, hey, become a member. If you're a member or if you're on the Patreon, you're eligible to win a copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So when are you guys going to win one? Look at it. He says, send it to P. Sherman 482 Walter White Sunday.
That's an expensive send.
It is. That's a big one. My friends and I were watching Snyder Cut while it was raining. That's awesome, man.
That's awesome. I voted for Hugh. Huge balls.
Who's Hugh?
Who's Hugh? Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Drawing stream. Oh, okay. I was gonna do one last week, but I wasn't able to. I was gonna do one this week, but I wasn't able to. My goal is for next. I was gonna do it on Monday because Nicotina was didn't stream.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
But it just didn't work out, and so I think I'm gonna do next week. I'm gonna try for it. I wanted to see, I was like, it's kind of hard to talk after Nicotina has a show to follow up, and we talk about the same damn stuff. Yeah. So it's kind of difficult to do one right after him. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna do a couple drawing streams. I'm just gonna jump on and just kind of hang out with you guys for a bit, and then jump off. I don't know. It's just you gotta make
What up, Reese?
thumbnails.
What do you say? You hate making thumbnails?
I hate making thumbnails.
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
You know which one I love the most? I love
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
That is
so
Dawson's
bad.
favorite Batman movie.
All right, let's go on the horn. Anthony, where can they find you?
Yeah. All forms of social media at 2279ACS. Add an underscore to that for Twitter and search the ACS Universe on YouTube and you'll find me there.
There we go.
And then it also almost every night of the week on some type of show. So that's...
Hey guys, make sure you
really
smash
weird.
that like button. Smash the like button. And
Become a
Ryan, where can
member.
they find you? Become a member, all that good stuff.
Well, you can find me on the Four Nerds Network, on the Four Nerds broadcast, which is every Thursday, and we usually are all on there. So yeah, follow us there. It's pretty dope. Become a member there. Yeah, you can actually become a member. And then
Yes.
follow me on my personal channel, which is Zebra Fett, and follow me on all forms of social media. No underscore needed. So,
All forms of social media. And there we go. And so, guys, remember to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and become a member or a Patreon, because next week you'll be eligible to win another copy, a 4K Blu-ray copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League.
How about
What?
you put them like right here next to you? Don't have
Yeah,
to
he's
go,
like,
yo,
and
go ahead
then,
and win.
guys.
Well, I have a shelf right here, but I have to reach over. I had the other one on my table for the longest time, but I only got so much room. I only got so much. And guys, oh, here we go.
Here it is. You can't win this copy
Because
You
it's
can win one
Ryan's.
from him. Oh, here you go, sir.
Well, this copy.
Is the Four Nerds stream tomorrow? Yes, it is.
Yes.
It will be
Yes.
tomorrow on the Four Nerds Network, so definitely check that out. We'll be live, and it'll be the three of us with Dawson Weidrich.
Is he
Yes.
going to be there?
Send me the
Hadn't seen
VHS
Dawson in,
copy.
like,
I would,
7
Reese,
years.
but I'd have
I
to send
know,
you the
right?
PAL
A
copy.
copy on VHS. That would be fire.
Yeah,
though.
he needs it in PAL
Yeah. So hey,
Actually, I want mine on Laserdisc.
or on VCD.
y'all remember that?
I want it on Beta.
On Betamax.
Oh, dude, those look-
All right, Jay Money, thank you for tuning in. And then real quick, you guys, while everyone's still here. So,
what was that?
sorry. So, I know. So, Spider-Man No Way Home comes out next week. On Thursday, it comes out. So, I'm going to see it at 7:00 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to be getting out at 1:00 p.m. or 1:00 a.m. Eastern time. But I am going to be doing a live stream as soon as I get home. And that's going to be the reaction show. Oh, God damn it, Jay Money, you fucker. There we go.
You're the one that put it up there. Wasn't his fault.
I know. So
you
I was
blame
doing
Jay
a
Money?
reaction stream to Spider-Man No Way Home the moment I get out.
Why do
I'm
you
gonna do
have that version of Electro? That looks like shit.
You look like shit. Who gives a fuck? All that matters is he's gonna be in the damn movie. Goblin still looks
Remember when
gummy
he
thick in
fucked
those
up
pics.
and he was and like Jamie Foxx tweeted out that he was
Yeah, and they were like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh shit."
he's like, my bad. I was
Joe,
drunk.
peace out. yeah, I was drunk. Yeah, I had one too many drinks.
He's like, what,
If you
what
don't know,
the fuck
that's
you doing, Wanda? Shoot.
that's what.
Hey, so Anthony was saying that when they saw Zack Snyder Justice League at the theater, that
Yeah.
Q was there, and that he's like, "Hey, I'm Q."
Oh, really?
Yeah, he came up. Yeah,
And they
yeah,
were
he
like,
was just like, "Yo," and I was like, "Oh shit,
okay.
man!" Like, yeah.
Did he have the mustache?
Yes, he did. And as soon as he said that, I was like, "Oh shit, what's good, man?" Because he shows up on all our streams, dude.
Yes, he does.
He's always here.
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
valued
So I was like,
member.
it was good to meet him, man. It was good to meet him.
Nice.
Yeah, say
and then he had a look at your molars.
He's
yeah.
like,
"Yo, let me check him out." I was like, "Oh shit."
He's like, "You mind if what? Go ahead and open up. Let me take a look." He's like, "I'm seeing it Friday night. I'm seeing it Thursday night, so I can't wait to see it." And yeah, you know what? Like the soundtracks were leaked, and I didn't listen to them. Dawson did. He's like, "I almost started crying." Word.
Really?
Andrew Garfield song. Yeah, I was like,
I listened to it. I didn't start crying.
I couldn't. I saw it, but then like I was
I'm a
like,
big
okay,
boy.
I don't know if, and I clicked on the link and it was gone. So I was like, oh, I went
Oh
to it.
no,
When see
I
it-
heard it.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird because it started off with Andrew Garfield's theme and then moved into Toby's theme, and I was like, really? It's backwards? Okay. Just depends on how they enter the scene, I guess.
Mhm.
You know,
Exactly.
But yeah, there you have it.
there you have it. There you have it. Andre, ready to see Doc Ock in it?
Doc
Yeah.
Cock. What?
Doc Cock?
Oh, Doc Cock. Yeah, that's what I am.
Oh shit! Chill, Jesse Allen.
Chill. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week for the Nicotina Show. I'll be back on Mondays. So today was when we did it on Wednesday because Monday I was busy. So
And
I'll be back
tomorrow's
on Monday,
Thursday.
and tomorrow is
before
Thursday.
that, it was
Before that.
Tuesday, which is usually when I stream. But yeah, there I am. Yes, and dude, restore the Zebraverse. Thank you guys for hashtagging. We were trending. It was such a great campaign.
Dawson's
We're gonna
like,
get
that looks normal. What do you mean?
Yeah, Dawson was like, "That's a fire photo. Where'd you get that?"
Yeah, he's like, yo, look,
Is that one of mine? Is that one of mine?
look closer, Dawson. Yo, Dawson.
Is that one of mine?
Oh, shit.
Did you trace my drawings?
He's like, Wonder Woman looks fire.
I love how the Flash is smiling.
I know, I love that one. I was like, yeah, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy, to be here.
I can't even piss.
I can't even.
All right, guys.
You gotta spit with that. I can't even piss. Stand
it up.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm gay now. All right. Well, congratulations.
Oh shit!
All right, you guys. We'll see you guys next week for the Nicotina Show. Tune in to 4 Nerds tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the 4 Nerds Network. And then on Friday, tune into ACS Universe for his stream.
What the fuck are we gonna talk about tomorrow?
Just
We've
saying.
already said what we need to say tonight.
But we haven't done it. We haven't done it with Dawson.
With Dawson.
Yeah,
Dawson. And we all know how important Dawson is to all of us.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here. See, nobody cares.
Maybe it won't make a difference. I don't know. We'll see you guys next time.